What is going on, everybody? Apex is not dead. It's at least not dead anymore, people. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna go over pretty much all of the stuff that's been happening recently. There is so much to keep up with as far as the Apex news goes. With the most recent patch, the data miners now have access to a bunch of brand new, really cool things. I'm gonna be going over and showing you stuff such as the Bangalore heirloom, some ranked charms. I'm also gonna be going over the next Halloween event, and also some additional things like some L-Star changes. So my people, I hope you enjoy this Apex Legends Season 6 news video. I'm Alarmix, and let's get right into it. So to start it off, I'm gonna show you what the Season 6 ranked charms look like. Yeah, I'm linking Shrugtull in the description. This is gonna be his video. But yeah, personally, I think these are a little bit lackluster compared to the previous seasons. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I think these ranked charms can be a little bit better, but if you didn't know what the ranked charms look like, I mean, here you go. Now, my friends, I'm gonna show you what Bangalore's heirloom is gonna look like. This is definitely a beta version, so if you don't want to see what this looks like, you know, look away. But anyways, here it is. Yeah, this is definitely like some sort of knife. Bangalore's heirloom was originally leaked to be a tonfa. The developers actually ended up taking a tonfa out of the game files because they were afraid people were going to get offended. Because a tonfa, historically, it has been used in some places as a weapon that police officers use, but it's not really used as a police officer weapon anymore, really anywhere. So yeah, in the current day, a tonfa has absolutely nothing to do with the police. It is not a police weapon whatsoever, but the developers ended up to take the tonfa out of Apex just because really just they saw a couple people on Twitter. There's like one or two people that were like, oh my gosh, this is a tonfa, I'm so offended, holy cow, this is what police people use. There was also a similar instance to this, to where Tom Castiello, the actual writer for Apex, he ended up to let a voice line into the game about a gutter rat, and the way that the gutter rat line was put into Apex, it was technically not a racial slur. People got kind of nervous about it because they thought it might be a racial slur, but the way it was put in, it was not a racial slur whatsoever. But because one person got triggered on Twitter, Tom Castiello ended up to take it out of the game. So now it looks like the entire time there was a racial slur in Apex Legends when there was zero racial slurs ever in this game. So yeah, they took pretty much Bangalore's dream heirloom, the tonfa, out of Apex, and they're wasting development time to turn it into this knife, which is just absolutely disgusting. Me as a Bangalore main now, yeah, I'm officially swapping to Bangalore again, guys. Yeah, this thing is probably not going to be near as good as the tonfa, but you know, just to let you guys know, this is what Bangalore's heirloom is in production right now. This is obviously not a near finished heirloom, that the picture that we got on Twitter. It seems pretty soon here that we're getting some returning skins. All of these are coming in about 2 weeks, so I'm just gonna list off some of these returning skins. We have the Lifeline Bling. You know, that's a pretty legendary skin. That's one of the rarest skins in Apex, in my opinion. We have the Party Starter Flatline. I rank this as one of the best Flatline skins in all of Apex Legends. I mean, this thing is super sick, I think. We have the Full Metal Jacket Bangalore skin. That should be returning in about 2 weeks. We also have the legendary Redshift Octane skin. That should also be returning pretty soon here. Guys, there's an upcoming Halloween event, and there's going to be a bunch of returning Halloween skins from last year, and according to Shrugtull, he can't really tell exactly which returning Halloween skins are actually coming. So, my friends, we are also getting a bunch of brand new Halloween skins to this next event, and me personally, I'm just going to choose to not go over them. I don't think these new upcoming Halloween skins are really that great. I think the only thing that will make them really that amazing is the surprise of them. But I mean, you know, if you want to see what these skins actually look like, I mean, it's really not hard to find them online. With this upcoming Halloween event, we are getting the Shadowfall LTM returning, but this time it's gonna have some, you know, changes. It's gonna be a variant of the former Shadowfall. But anyways, in this upcoming one, I do have some game files here on what the shadows will actually be able to do, so I'm just gonna read this off for you guys. It says shadows can wall run, double jump, climb faster, and smash through doors. Shadows can have a brutal long-range melee. Shadows have infinite climb, returning feature from Shadowfall. They can smash through doors, regenerate health automatically, regain health on finishers, die when the last living squad mate is killed, can revive downed squad mates. So the big problem with Shadowfall last year is that right as people would die, all the shadows would be together to try to stop the real players. So at the end of the day, once people got turned into shadows, they would just leave the game so they could be normal players again. But it seems in this year's version version of Shadowfall, this time in the name of Shadow Royale. Even when your teammates die, they're still going to be on your team, but in this time in the form of shadows. It also seems from the game files that you will be able to make pets out of the prowlers that you find in the map. Like, you will physically be able to have like additional teammates, so we will also have to see how that plays out. We got a leak from Shrugtall. It seems like some sort of Revenant in-game dialogue. You guys have to remember from last year's Shadowfall, Revenant was actually the character that kind of voiced everything over, you know, kind of made it all scary and intimidating. I don't know how you want to describe it, but yeah, it seems like we got some sort of Revenant in-game leak, so I'm just gonna put this on screen for you guys. My main takeaway from this here, it kind of describes the mode that I've been talking about for you guys, except I'm just gonna read off this sentence: complete my challenges to get new skins, charms, and trackers, maybe snatch some favorites from last year. So what can I say, my guys? This sounds like Shadowfall from last year, except just better in every single way. I actually have these data mined Shadow Royale badges that you'll be able to earn during the next Halloween LTMs, so I don't know if this happens to interest you. I'm gonna end off all of this Halloween talk by saying that this should start right at October 22nd. We're not really too sure on the exact date because a lot of times this can change, but it seems like right now the planned date for the Halloween event is October 22nd. So my guys, now I want to talk about the Pathfinder bug. So basically, Pathfinder, with all of his grapple changes, now there seems to be a new bug when you actually use his grapple. At least this was the way it was for me. When I used his grapple, then all of a sudden my screen was blocked up by his arm or something. I'm pretty sure Pathfinder is practically unusable right now. I would assume that this is at the very top of the priority for the developers to fix. I'm assuming this bug fix is going to come pretty soon, but yeah, let's move on. One bundle that's going to be in the Halloween events that actually I'm going to decide to share with you guys, it's this Caustic Clown bundle. It looks absolutely awesome. So it's gonna have the Last Laugh Caustic skin and then the variant of the Last Laugh Sweet Dreams. It's also gonna include that Caustic Cloud Wingman skin, Loudmouth, and along with this, the Boomstick Mastiff skin, which I think looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the best bundle coming to the next Halloween event, but I also have the Champions bundle, which may not be coming during the Halloween event. I'm guessing this is more next season. So yeah, all the stuff here is new. This looks pretty cool. Some pretty cool new stuff here. You know, some kind of God of War vibes are coming from this, I think. Now, my friends, we move on to what may be the piece of resistance for the entire video. We're going to Reddit to look at Amused Apricot. The last time we actually went to Reddit in a news video, I'm pretty sure it's the only time we ever went to Reddit for a news video. This specific developer was talking about how he actually wanted to go about buffing Loba. He said that it would be probably far too complicated to mess with Loba's tactical ability, and he just wanted to mess with how Loba got loot right off the bat at the beginning of an Apex Legends game. That's exactly what happened. So we're going to Reddit once again to see what this guy has to say. So basically, people are just kind of wondering what's going on with the L-Star, because in the most recent patch, they widened the hipfire spread on both the Devotion and the Spitfire. So anyways, this is what Amused Apricot said in response to all of the questions regarding the L-Star. The L-Star is sort of a weird gun. It's in the LMG category, but it really isn't a full LMG in terms of stats. It's kinda LMG light. We have future plans for the L-Star, just nothing this patch. So my friends, the question is, what are they gonna do with the L-Star? Are they gonna buff it? Are they gonna nerf it? Are they gonna put it back into the care package? Honestly, the L-Star sitting on the ground, it's just about as bad as the Mozambique. Sometimes I'd just rather have the Mozambique because it's, I don't know, just a little bit cool to use. I just don't like using the L-Star. What do you guys think about the L-Star? Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for Season 6 and beyond of Apex Legends. I'm gonna be on the grind for you guys. I'm having so much fun with this most recent patch. Crossplay is finally here, people. Tears of joy. And people, that'll be about it for me, the Alarmix, and I hope to see you in another video.